Hey, welcome back to Holla Mom. I'm Colette, and today we are going to clean my camper. So, those of you that may be new here, my family is very, very big into racing, and we, you can tell I was in the sun with sunglasses on. Okay, first I'm going to give you guys a little peek of our race cars. So the white one is my son's, and the one on the trailer, the black, blue, and green one, is my husband's. So this is some stuff that was in the bedroom that I pulled out so I can vacuum the carpet in there, and then it will go back in the same exact spots it was in, probably after I make the bed. But first I have to find the sheets somewhere in my back room. There's a box with all the bedding and all the stuff that goes in the camper.
Why you wanna let me go, now? Are you saying that to change your mind?
Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by to check out my new video. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. Like I said in the beginning, my name is Colette. I am the mom of 4, all teenagers, although my oldest daughter is about to turn 20. So I have 3 teenagers in my home, 18, 17, and 14. Let me tell you, some days it's rough. So today I am working on cleaning out our camper and getting ready to take it down to one of the racetracks that my son and my husband race at. The track is about 2 hours away from home, and so we keep this little camper down there so we don't have to drive back and forth so much, because the track that my husband races at on Friday nights is a 2-hour drive, and my husband also races at another track on Saturday nights in the same area. So this cuts out a ton of driving time every weekend. Plus, it's nice to just get away for the weekend. We've made some great friends down at the track where we camp, and we have a lot of fun with them.
Time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out.
So I cleaned out the camper pretty thoroughly back in the fall, but today I am just going in, I'm wiping down everything, cleaning off some shelves. Later on in the video, I will be bringing stuff back out into the camper. But yeah, nothing spectacular here. You know, she's pretty old, the fridge doesn't work, but other than that, everything else works. So it works for us, it works for our family. It has given us some pretty good memories from last summer, and we're really looking forward to making some more this year.
Let me go, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know, now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Oh, now. For love or pity, let me know.
For those of you that are new here, our family is very, very active in the local dirt track racing scene. Not only does my husband race, our 18-year-old son races. My dad actually started racing when I was about a year old. He raced for 40 years before he retired. My younger brother is currently still racing, and he actually drove a race car before he ever even drove a street car. My dad's 2 brothers, they also raced over the years. One uncle in a dirt car, one uncle in an asphalt go-kart. I also have an uncle on my mom's side of the family that was a flagman at the racetrack for many years. And I myself also worked for a racetrack for about 16 years. So yeah, we are pretty big into racing. Our oldest daughter that is about to turn 20, her name is actually Race. So here I am just kind of going through all the paper goods. I didn't bother taking these inside for the winter. I just left them in the cupboard. Wasn't really, critters couldn't really harm them other than maybe chew them up, which we didn't really have a problem with. So last weekend was our first actual weekend staying in the camper at the track, and I ended up picking up some containers at the Dollar Tree and putting them up in that cupboard to kind of corral all the plates and the cups and the bowls and the silverware and the napkins. We are still pretty well stocked on stuff like that from last summer. So now I am going to go ahead, I'm going to vacuum off this, I guess you can call it a dinette.
Okay, so we have this little pantry cupboard over here. I didn't need anything in here. This is good. Dry sheets, pinches out. Little basket to use to corral peanut butter, syrup, things like that. Small snacks.
So now I've switched across to the other side. Up in this cupboard, I just keep some like mugs and Yetis and things like that that we keep down there. The less I have to haul back and forth, the better. I literally hate hauling things back and forth. The only thing we really haul back and forth are the things that need to stay cold and whatever we're going to eat for the weekend. I try to keep snacks, popcorn, paper goods, chips, those kind of things down there.
Okay, I couldn't show you vacuuming the bathroom because it's the world's smallest bathroom. Like, it's a walkthrough, basically. When we don't really use it, other than when it's super cold out, there is an outhouse porta potty thing at the campground, and we just use that until it gets super cold. The bathtub, we don't have water hookups at the campground, so we store sleeping bags in case anybody wants to crash, and that is where we put our clothes and our bags and the dirty laundry.
So now I am vacuuming around the bed, and on the far side of the bed that you can't see over there, there's literally like not even enough room for me to walk. Like if I turn sideways, I can shimmy through there. Usually I just crawl over the bed. Although it does get interesting if I have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I have to crawl over my husband. So now I'm back out in the main part of the camper, and I am pulling the table up, moving the cushions, making it back into benches, and then I found the dog's stuff. Well, one of the dog's bowls, I ended up having to go buy new ones because we do take our dogs with us every weekend. They love going to the races and to camp. Yeah, our dog actually, I will have to put a video up sometime. Our male Rottie Duramax, he actually watches the races. You can see him physically watch the race cars go by, and he knows which car is Dad because he will bark whenever my husband passes a car.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
Okay, so I think the temperature dropped like 20 degrees in the last maybe 15 minutes. It's getting cold, so I am going to wrap this up for tonight, and I will bring you back out in the morning or in the afternoon, whenever I do it, and I'll bring out all the sheets and blankets and things and cooking utensils and all of that fun stuff. So I'll call it night.
Won't stop for traffic.
So this was the next day. I brought out the boxes with all of the bedding and the blankets and the utensils, things like that, griddles. I was also multitasking, and my son was sitting in the camper doing his homeschooling while I was getting things set up, because this night we were going to take the camper down to the racetrack, so it was crunch time. I needed to finish everything.
Even if the sky is falling down.
So this towel that I just pulled out, we actually use for laying out our dishes to dry. Because we don't have water, I will typically do the dishes in wash pans with jugs of water, and then lay them out on this towel on the table to dry before we leave on Sunday. Sometimes I do the dishes on Saturday too, but a lot of times I just wait till Sunday morning and do all the dishes at once. This is why we keep 2 griddles down at the camper. But yeah, I'll just lay everything out on this towel on the table. It's kind of in the sun, everything dries, and then the first thing when we get there on Friday, I just go ahead and put all the dishes away.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Drive. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up when I dance around.
For those of you that are new here, our family actually does have a separate channel just for our racing. I actually started that channel a few years ago before I branched over here to do all the mom type stuff that I like to watch. But if you, down in the description box, there is a link for our other channel. It's called Holler Life. But if you guys would like to see some little bits and pieces of what goes on for us on the weekends, leave a comment down in the description box and let me know, and I will try to include some of that in my future videos.
Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
Here, I was kind of having a conversation with my son. He's kind of sitting behind where the camera was up, asking him, where did we keep these last year? Like, I couldn't remember where did we store these things last year? I knew where the cords were, but I couldn't remember where we kept them. I actually ended up just keeping the tote in the camper with some of the things, and so I have it that I can just set it outside under our table and keep some of the things out of the way, then instead of having them in the camper, since there's not a whole lot of space and the dogs take up a lot of space. So I actually ended up losing a bunch of the footage after this clip. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys some footage from when we took the camper down.